Hey,
And we have hey,
I think we've got sound. Does anybody have sound? Chef, do you have sound? So you're still a minute behind.
Weird. There it is.
Yeah, we're live. We're doing things. Okay, now you can turn that crap off. Hey, cheers, buddy.
Hey,
look at us. We made it to Friday.
Shout out to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Friday.
Dang it, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, guys.
Dang it.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, there it
Hey,
is.
drinking
Shout out to
game.
Friday.
Hey-o, hey-o.
What are you drinking there, Jared?
Well, my bartender in training made us a bougie version of a bourbon lemonade, man.
Wow. My friend in training.
Pretty.
Hope he enjoys that.
You
You almost made me say the F word.
did.
On live air, less than a minute.
I love it. I love it. Hey, everybody say hi to Chris. There's Chris Cam. Oh, hey, we got Chris.
Hey.
Chris is on camera. But not for very long. You can
Yeah.
only take
Bye.
Chris in very short increments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how his wife feels too.
That's absolutely
Lucky for
true.
her, it works out perfect.
And we've got drink cam in case you want to know what we're drinking.
Hey.
Hey, Josh, why don't you tell people what we're giving away today?
Whiskey?
Well, today's a very special day. We felt like we were being a little slanted towards maybe our likes in the last
Just
couple of weeks. So
sip it.
we decided to go drink cam. No, Ford Cam drink cam.
Hey, there you go. Okay. Oh yeah. Here
Let's
we
go
go.
drink cam.
Here we go.
We decided to go with a delicious bottle of Belvedere vodka.
Oh,
Super bougie looking, super pretty.
It's for all you vodka
So-
lovers out there.
We're the giveaway today is hashtag or pound, depending on your age and era.
Yep.
Vodka.
It's the board.
Vodka. So
Can I put that on Twitter?
Yes.
Belvedere
No.
vodka.
No, you can't. But it has to be hashtag vodka in the comments.
Yeah.
And then
Live studio audience today too.
We
We got some Dickies out there.
Oh,
Can we go
watch out.
Dickies?
Hey, oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Look, Dickie
transition.
Cam.
There you go.
There's
Oh,
Dickie Cam.
look
Dickie
at him.
Cam. Hey.
Awesome.
I don't know where to look or what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're on the casting I got a couch.
That's
good
right.
profile.
No, stop
Oh.
it.
I got
He's
a
right.
good profile.
There's a reason we don't let
Oh,
the Dickies talk very much.
Yeah.
Um,
They're to be seen, not heard.
Yeah. I'm sure they don't even know what. Never mind. I'm not even going to get
Normally
into
we
it.
have
So
to
hey,
put
drop
names.
vodka in the comments anytime throughout.
Hashtag vodka.
Vodka. And one vote per person. Hey, our keyboard player from church.
Yes.
Chandler wants to get into that
Love
game.
it. Love it.
Yeah. What's
There it
up?
Come
Chan
on.
Handler.
Man, here we go.
Chan
We're
Handler.
you're already up to 10 people.
Dude.
Bang.
Basically
I don't even-
becoming
You
local
win nothing
celebrities.
for Bang Bang Nighters.
No. Artist, shut up.
Why
I
did
love
you
you,
even
but shut up.
put that on?
Niners are just losers. Really. Like the Cowboys.
Bang Niners
Yeah.
gang.
That's what it is.
Guess who didn't win the Super Bowl? Niners, also Cowboys. We're
Neither one of
basically the
us.
same.
Same.
So, better luck next year.
Okay, drop vodka in the comments at any time throughout this live broadcast. We will do a drawing at the very end. We've got a pretty tight timeline today. We have to stick to an hour because you're going somewhere today. Bro.
I am leaving on a jet plane.
Where are you going?
I've got a big birthday tomorrow. Turning the young age of 45.
Ooh, very young age.
And I was like, do I want to stay in town and just like go to eat Chewy's for lunch for my birthday? Or do I want to get on a plane and go to Vegas? Ding, 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 ding. So
Vegas.
taking off. We're leaving Bergstrom 3:51 p.m.
Vegas, baby.
Hope to get started with my drinking here and not quit until maybe Monday morning. Just
Yeah.
depends on how everything works
Yeah,
out.
maybe you roll in a little later on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah,
It's
it'll be
fine.
fun.
Watch me drink all weekend.
Yeah, watch.
Oh, wow.
What if I had a Vegas cam and I just like,
Bro, what happens in Vegas has to
trouble.
stay
Yeah,
in
can't do
Vegas.
it. Can't do it.
Now, he is going with his wife, so he has a chaperone.
Yes,
Ish.
and my sister and her husband. We love hanging out with them.
Yeah,
Jen and
there you
Matt.
go.
And they shout out to the Howards.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, come on, bud.
Dude.
You're the worst.
I need a producer. I
Yeah.
need a producer.
So anybody who wants to produce and has some
Yeah.
some level of experience, more than the junior
We
producer,
hear
Yeah,
Kev- we
sorry.
hear Kevin's
That'd be great.
pretty good.
Well, it's very difficult being the talent, the face of the franchise, and the producer.
it's a good thing you're none of them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm at least the producer, or
That's
else we
true.
wouldn't be on live
That's
right
great.
now.
Which, hey, 3 cameras. We got a little something extra we might share with everybody later that adds to the production.
We've got
quality.
mobile cam,
Mhm.
Dickie cam, vodka cam. Yep. Yep.
We're here
Look
for
at
it.
them. We're all over the place today.
Hey, but so one of the best parts about Vegas for me is really good food,
Gotta look
Yep,
at the
and really
great
good drinks.
Great
So it's
food,
like
great drinks.
literally all of the casino and the resort hotels that you go to, all the bars are freaking awesome. So lots of research that will be done this weekend.
R&D.
Lots
R&D.
of food and or drink research.
Yep.
And, you know, little craps, little blackjack.
Listen, I want to come back to Vegas talk.
Okay.
What we did last week, we totally skipped by all of the construction updates. And bro, there were
Today's
some
the day.
big
Yeah.
things that have happened and are currently happening. So tell the people what they've
Dude.
got going on.
Dude.
Oh, we've also
Huge.
got drone cam.
Oh, look at there. What do we got there? Looks
Man.
like, oh yeah. So what you're seeing there is the crane that was on site, 100-ton crane that came up from Austin this morning. Blew a couple tires on the way, by the way. Got those things.
Didn't
fixed
stop
out.
him. Our
No,
crane
it
operator was
awesome.
awesome.
Got here, got it set up, and then we had 5 rooftop units that were taken up to the roof. Again, Ellis Air. Shout out to Ellis Air.
Shout out.
They're
I was
killing
there
it.
for that.
Absolutely killing it.
Ellis Air for all your HVAC needs
Mhm.
and more.
We're doing a hell of a job. So we got all 5 of those units set up on the roof this morning. So now the fun parts of the electricians running everything and the HVAC guys, but a huge step because those units are really hard to find and to get on site. And so that's been months in the making. Another really big step today was Encore.
Are you saying we're going to have mainline power?
I'm saying we're going to have permanent power as of hopefully Monday. They showed up, set the transformer, they pulled the line, like we are. And now that one has been, they promised to have permanent power, not to bring up old shit.
Yeah.
But by September 1, drop dead September 1, definitely going to have your permanent power.
Is it September?
Did not happen.
No. It's not November, December, or January either.
No.
So we got to the end of February. Though.
But you know what?
That's today.
I'm happy. I'm happy
Oh my
we got
gosh.
on site. Let's not bring up old stuff. Let's just be happy for where we're at. So we got that going.
Do you think, by the way, the guy who has to turn the mainline power from the transformer on for the first time, like your butt's got to pucker just a little bit, right?
I'll tell you,
Just
I don't know how y'all felt, but I got incredibly sweaty and butt puckery watching those giant HVAC
Yeah.
units as soon as they went over the building.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we dropped one of those.
it hurts in a lot
Yeah.
of ways.
I was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have fun in Vegas, but if we dropped one of those today, Vegas would have had a totally different
Oh my gosh, yeah.
reason for me.
Inside the building.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have had to drown my sorrows really bad. But don't have to do that
Nope.
because we're all set. We're all good to go.
Nope.
Main power got put on. Asphalt will probably be poured in next week, early the week after. So they've been working hard prepping all of that. All of our exterior stucco should be done by Monday.
What happens on Monday?
Interior, we're killing it.
What happens on Monday?
What does happen on Monday?
Signage.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Whoa.
Signage on
yeah,
Monday.
this is perfect. It's
it's
fine.
perfectly situated
Yeah.
on Chris's
yeah.
face.
Got a little bit of
He's used to that.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
It's a little
I
too
just saw the red
focused
light.
on
I
other
knew I was
things.
on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
our big signs go up and get installed on Monday. We've got a Commonwealth script sign at the East Yard, and then the backlit giant C with Texas on the front wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then a hanging C Texas on the pickleball wall
Yeah,
Oh,
over there.
dude,
pickleball rocks class.
it's gonna be.
Oh, it is
Oh,
the
that.
pickleball rocks class.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's and then epoxy starts for the inside for all the kitchen area next week. Trim guy starts next week. Drop down ceiling start next week. So we're getting some momentum here. We're getting things rolling.
It's a big day. We just had a question from Amy Chapman. So if we go to Commonwealth, what is open at this point? I've been wondering. Great question. The only thing that is open is the market. It's in the Arbor Square subdivision, literally next door. We share the parking lot with our main building. So if you want, when the cocktail lab is open, come in and have
Mhm.
a cocktail, beer, wine, shop for some retail, or hang out with the Dickey Boys.
There we go.
Yeah,
Hey.
roommates, and corporate members.
Friends before lovers.
That's what I don't know
What?
what happened. I don't.
That's what my grandmother said at my wedding in front of
Oh, I
everybody.
do remember that.
Friends before lovers.
Your
And then
grandma.
this asshole shoe polished it on the back window of the car
I did.
that we were leaving in.
I did.
Friends before lovers.
Yeah,
I mean, not wrong.
it's not wrong.
But
And
yeah.
the things we say now that in comparison is very PG.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Very PG.
Already got
So Amy, I hope that answers your question. There is a place to come and chill and hang out. As long as there's no construction going on the inside, we're happy to take you over there and give you a tour of the place too.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, when they brought in our Bourbon Congress Library and installed it
Dude.
this week, it is special.
it is so
Special.
incredible. The shout out to Norman Cabinets.
Norman Cabinets,
Oh,
Yeah, heck yeah.
building all
freaking
of
built
our bar library, the members lockers, the bar upstairs.
Display cases,
Mhm.
back bar downstairs. Like they in the merchandise area, in the market area, they got a
market
bunch of display things and cabinets. They knocked it out of the park. The timeline was awesome. Like they did great work. Super happy.
Hey, you know you've made it when your own kids are using the hashtag to get free bottles.
Oh, hey, there
So-
we go.
Shout out, Leah.
Just because she knows Dad won't bring it home.
Smart.
for her.
100%.
Yeah, she got rid of it.
And kids are always looking for free shit anyways.
That's true. 100. Absolutely.
Jeez. Well, she's about to be off
Yeah.
the payroll, from what I understand.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see.
Hey, we have been there, Chandler. We actually went to Commonwealth, stayed in a hotel across the street, right? When we went to the bar and restaurant expo.
Is that back
Um,
to the Vegas talk later? 'Cause
Yeah.
Let me just tell you the idea or the thought of staying in the El Cortez.
It was a good idea.
It's a great idea.
It was Old Town Vegas, mind you.
Practicality of actually staying there. I will not book again. I'm just, love those guys, gamble there all the time because
Yes.
it's great, Old Vegas, lower tables. But man, that was quite the
That's
quite the overnight
Let's just call it
experience.
interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, drop vodka in the comments. Josh, we're going to drink cam.
Yeah.
So we're giving away that bottle of Belvedere Organic Vodka today. So we're branching out now into the clear spirits for the next few giveaways. Woo, maybe rum, maybe tequila next
Dude,
week.
Drone footage ain't got nothing on me.
The drone has a gimbal and is much steadier.
Yeah, but does the drone have Chris in the background?
Nope. Or
Ew. There it is. Okay. Back to drink cam.
back to regularly scheduled programming. So let's dive into that.
Okay.
So before you get to Vegas,
Yeah.
you have to go to the airport.
Yes.
Okay. So topic number one, hot sports opinions.
Okay.
What is your process, your timeline, your thinking
Okay.
about now? You're not traveling with kids.
Okay.
Okay. It's just you and Carrie.
Yep.
So what's your process of thinking as a dad? If I'm taking the whole family or
Yeah.
bringing my wife along to wherever.
Yeah.
I have a very systematic process. And for a guy who's a little more creative than systems,
Yeah.
they also turn into pet peeves
Yeah.
if my
Yeah.
system isn't
Okay.
adhered to. So you're going to Vegas, but you got to get to Austin Airport.
Right.
When are you leaving? How far in advance of your flight? Security? Let's talk about the airport.
So you see all those memes where it's like usually there's two types of people in the world. One does this and one does that, and they always marry each other.
Mhm.
Perfect example of that lived out because my wife would get to the gate.
Yep.
Easy 2 hours, 2.5 hours before, just to sit there, just to make sure there's no chance
Plane
at
didn't
all
leave
she's going to
without.
miss a flight. Yep. She wants to be there, be ready, be set up, and she's totally content.
Yeah.
That, I don't know what it is about me, drives me literally insane. I cannot do that. So the compromise, so what I would prefer to do is like barely make it in before they close the door on the plane. I'm like the last guy on,
Yeah.
wasted no time. Flight leaves at 3:51. I get to the airport at like 3:15-ish.
Yeah.
Rush through security real quick, get in on the plane. We're good. Now they're like boarding while I'm like
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
up to the driveway. But that's not practical. Okay. Marriage is about give and take, right? Wife says what she wants, and that's what you do. So it's a compromise. So now we get there early-ish, but we go hang out, have a drink.
Airport bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because airport bar drinks, they just hit
They
different.
hit different.
They just, and because like
judgment-free zone.
if you're, it's
Yep.
totally judgment
That's
free.
why no one says it.
It like starts the vacation early. So you're like already happy. I don't have any requirement to drive. I don't have any
Right.
requirement to like wrangle kids. I don't got to worry about anything other than just enjoying my drink, relaxing a little bit, and then getting on the plane.
So we talked briefly situational beers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was shower beer,
Mm.
shredder beer, one of
Yeah,
those
throwback.
airport beers.
Yeah,
right.
airport beers.
So for me, I'm very similar to you, but it's really only because in my previous jobs, I flew a lot. And I will tell you, Austin is one of the best airports for a lot
Yeah.
of reasons, but primarily because you can get through security fairly quickly on any given day. It's got some things to do if you get there or your spouse tells you that you get there early.
Yeah.
See, what's funny is you and Carrie are like me and Chrissy, where our compromise ends up being whatever she wants to do.
That's marriage.
Right.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what compromising marriage is. I should teach a class.
Everybody in the comments
Yes.
right now should
No.
be saying 100%.
Yes.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes.
That's how it works.
That's
Everybody
exactly right.
knows. Okay, so
I'll say yes, but I don't want to be
we
on
need,
camera.
we need to finish that
Okay.
up because artist makes a comment that
I
I
know.
know we're going to talk about.
We are.
Okay,
So-
so save it.
My process for the airport,
Okay.
I reverse engineer my time.
Yeah.
Very much like you would. So if my flight's at 3, it's taking off at 3.
Yeah.
Doors closed 10 minutes ahead of time. There's some
250.
federal. There you go. And they start boarding 30 minutes ahead of time.
Mhm.
I look at the boarding time compared to how long I think it's going to take me to get through security.
Yep.
Park.
Yep.
Now, it hasn't always been this way, but I pay for up close parking now.
I agree.
I write it into
As I've
vacation
gotten older,
expenses.
It's more worth it to
Yeah.
me. So
I'm not interested in riding a shuttle with full luggage. And yes,
nope.
and my
But
wife
also-
walks so slow, so we have to be close.
Takes
Red
some
parking or blue parking.
Ooh, red parking. That's
Really?
yeah.
See, that's a compromise I make. I don't want to pay the $29 a day,
No.
but I'll pay the
I do that.
$19 a day.
Go to the.
I will eat
Valet.
ramen on vacation to
Go to
be able
valet.
to park.
Yeah.
That's a whole different pay grade, okay?
Damn.
Valet
No,
parking
no, wait. That's,
at the airport.
is that a
Alright.
corporate expense they're doing? Then valet it is.
Okay.
Eat it, corporate.
How to screw your employer?
That's
Do
all.
do
That's
corporate
yourself.
do corporate do valet
That's
parking.
you.
Yeah.
We put full time Dickie Cam. By the way,
Oh, no.
it's not that they're dicks; it's that their last name is Dickey.
Right.
So I don't
True.
want people to get it twisted.
Mhm.
Maybe both.
They
Yeah.
are Dickies.
Twisted Dicky is terrible.
Twisted. No, you don't want to twist your Dickies, but those are the Dickies.
Yeah.
Corporate members and basically roommates over here.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Thanks
so-
for having us.
So
Yeah. Also, their company is Dickey Holdings.
yes,
So
they did sponsor one of our very
They did.
first
Yeah.
Watch Us
We're
Streets.
still holding.
Yep, and they are still holding.
yeah, love it.
They're Dickies. So, but when I do get to the bar,
Yeah, you get to the bar.
I mean, sorry, when I get through security,
Yep.
put your belt
Yep.
and your shoes back on.
Yep.
I do what I think every, and I'm just going to say every dad does. I walk to the gate that we're flying out of,
Yeah.
and I look up, make sure my times
Yep.
are all marked. Like, okay, is the plane there? It's the first thing I look for.
Yeah.
Or do I automatically estimate that there's going to be some weight there if the plane's not there and
Yeah,
getting
For
unboarded?
sure.
But then I also have a frame of reference of how far I can go from
Yes.
said gate and
Yes.
still make it back in time.
Agreed.
Right. So
Hardly.
from there, then I'm like, relax.
That's what I'm
And
trying.
I'm like, let's hit the airport bar and go have a drink.
Yep.
Interesting
Yeah.
breakfast.
Love it.
So what is, you're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's easy in the morning to have a beer and with airport beers.
Simple.
Yeah.
But if I'm flying in the afternoon, man, and I know at Austin Airport, there's one bar, and they have, I think, Deep Eddy on tap, a bunch of
Mhm.
different flavors. I usually go for a cocktail if it's the
Yep.
afternoon.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But the problem is now that we are creating our own place, we value a really, really good craft cocktail.
Bingo.
The bar has been set at
Yep.
what we expect, even at home or up here in the cocktail lab, wherever. And hopefully our members are feeling this
Yep.
already. The bar is high.
Bar's very high.
So it is hard for me to go to a bar and order a cocktail.
And I'll tell you what, it's kind of a life lesson. I think when you go to a place, like you're going to go to a few places in Vegas, some you may have never been to, but you've looked online,
Yes.
you've probably read some reviews, and you have a certain expectation.
Mm-hmm.
My expectation, and I don't think anybody's expectation for cocktails or beers in an airport is very high,
Right.
right? You have to,
Which
have
is
to
why I'm
manage.
surprised to hear you say you get a cocktail.
Yeah.
Because I go, mimosa in the morning or beer. That's it.
So
at an airport bar.
I said
Big one.
cocktail,
Yeah,
you're right.
Beer.
But it could be
Yeah,
like a
big
cocktail to me could be a vodka soda. Okay. It could be a Deep Eddy,
Okay.
cranberry and Sprite, which
Okay.
is our go-to.
Yeah.
So that's a cocktail, right?
Keep it
2
simple.
ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. We're not getting a Long Island iced tea, right? We don't
No.
want a Purple Rain.
No, we can't do that. Can't do a true whiskey
Smoke
sour.
old-fashioned.
Nobody's using egg whites in the airport.
No.
You have a question?
So that was.
No,
are,
I
we,
just had my hand up.
are we going to Dick?
Yeah.
Dickie has a question. That's
Yeah.
Dick. Dick's
Yeah.
back there.
Oh,
You know what? You may speak.
Now that you guys become cocktail scientists, can you, without watching the bartender, can you tell when they just use off the shelf mixers in their drinks?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
It's a color. It's a color. thing.
especially
Every
like
airport
sour
has to,
mix.
right?
That
Yeah.
is the ultimate
Yeah.
culprit to me.
Yeah.
When you're using sour mix, which
Yeah.
is like a combination of like shitty stuff, makes it even shittier together,
Yeah.
and then they pour the crap out of that into your drink as a filler.
Yeah.
It's instant headache. It's terrible. Don't get a cocktail.
It's
there.
just not that difficult to use real lime juice and real lemon juice.
Thank you.
And real simple syrup. It's not
Actually
that
get
difficult.
real flavors in the right amounts. It's not a filler. You want to use a filler? Put club soda in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Hey, comments are kind of going crazy
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Whew.
everybody's
Let's
doing
catch up.
vodka, by the way. So if you didn't know, let's go to drink cam. Sorry, we're
Okay.
taking it off of Dickie cam. Okay, that's what we're giving away today.
Back on the money.
Hashtag vodka. We are not sponsored by Belvedere. We just went and bought this with our own money.
Not yet.
Not yet, unless Belvedere wants to sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag Belvedere. Where you at?
Put that anywhere in the comments. You get a vote. We're going to draw for that said bottle at the very end of this. It is a video podcast. That's what it's become.
Yeah.
Instead of I keep
Okay
calling
with
it a TV show.
We did this week. We did this week get compared. We got compared to
Just
one
like
of the
Friends.
greatest podcasts I think that's ongoing right now.
And what's interesting, and I think a little frustrating on behalf of our wives,
Yeah.
where they call it very cringy to listen to us.
They
Did
do
they-
say that a lot.
They stop
Yeah.
watching us
Mhm.
after the fact.
They watch the replay. You know they do.
But we've had it more than once. I've been at kid pickup at my daughter's elementary school and had someone say, "Hey, are you one of those guys on the drinking show?" I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Yes, I
Yes, I
am.
am. And then another guest came in this week and it was like, "We love your podcast." It's like the Heights
a marker in my
podcast that
back
the
pocket.
Kelsey brothers do.
Sharpie.
So it is absolutely
In the
perfect.
sock. Yeah.
Oh,
What are we doing?
I just got a text. I don't know if I can. Can
Yeah,
we do
get
this?
That up, get that
My
up.
sister just sent me this and said, "Hey, look what your brother-in-law is watching right now.
Plane, bro.
He's on the plane to Vegas,
Yeah.
watch us drink." I have never been more proud right now.
Well, you know,
The way I am.
We're international.
You know, we are international.
We are
The Meeks
international.
took us on a cruise, and by us, I mean watched our show on the cruise.
Right, because
on
it would have
Facebook.
been weird if we were
That-
there.
that was
We're like with them because
Dude.
those cabins are small.
Dude.
Just saying.
The weather's heating up.
Yeah,
The lake's getting a little warmer.
Yeah.
They do watch us drink from the boat.
from the boat. Threaten me with a good time.
Golly, give
I
me
don't
a
have to worry
reason.
about
Give
production.
me a reason to get
Yeah.
on a boat and drink and video things.
Okay, so we got lots of hashtag vodkas. That's good.
Yep.
Giving it away.
Our base man Danny, beer before noon, whiskey after. I actually agree with that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Cocktails anytime
Mhm.
afternoon.
Just had
But
a bacon
I'll tell
roll.
you, 7:00 morning airport beers, they just are so damn good.
So we also have this deal with my sister and her husband, Jen and Matt. We love them. They every time anybody has a birthday, you got to do a birthday shot.
You have to.
So the first time we did it, we were together. But then, like, you're not together on everybody's birthday. So now we FaceTime each other, on somebody's birthday. And we're like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
congratulations. Well, we were getting on a flight. It might have been when we were going somewhere with them, but we had to leave really early in the morning. So it was like 7:00, 7:15.
It's 7:00.
We walk up to the airport bar. There's nobody in there.
See my buddy now. Sorry, I had to go
Yeah,
there.
I hear
I
you.
sure was.
There's nobody in the airport bar. We walk up and I'm like, hey,
Still real.
I need
we
a shot.
have to do a birthday shot. So can we get some Crown? And she's like, okay, yeah, sure, And she's like, are y'all going on vacation? We're like, oh yeah. So she's like, oh, I'll do the vacation pour. I easily had a triple shot. Carrie had at least a double
That's
shot
my
of
number.
Crown. We videoed it, and I have
That's
screenshotted her reaction multiple times.
I'm here for the vodka.
Sent it out. Because we are those people in the airport bar at 7:15 doing triple shots of Crown for a birthday video.
I
So
love it.
Hey, birthday's tomorrow. We're gonna be together in Vegas. We'll enjoy.
Tell
Hey,
Leah-
shout out to
Hey,
birthday
shout out to
shots.
birthday shots in Vegas.
Happy birthday.
Tell Leah to get off the
Yeah.
comments.
Leah said, as a family member, it is very cringe. She's here for the vodka.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Yeah,
I mean,
appreciate it.
I really do.
Appreciate it. Okay, so let's wrap that topic
Okay.
up. We gotta move on. We gotta
Airport
keep
airport
moving.
is done. Let's keep drinking. But
Definitely
guys,
not.
you don't need to be there 3.5 hours early.
No.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he
So
did
I
that.
had
He did
this-
that one
I had this
natural-
thought.
Natural in the list.
We played
I didn't like
played
it.
golf a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
You,
like
me,
it,
Chris, and Chef.
I like the thick.
One of the four of us had a little bit harder of a time than the others.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah.
One of us didn't really care how he played as long as he got to smoke a lot of cigars, chain smoke cigars,
That's true.
and have a few cocktails. That's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
It's me.
Oh,
Um,
this is not how I play.
But it was something about, hey, we need a mental health day. Let's go play a little bit of
Yeah.
golf.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about this. And one of the questions I used to ask when I was in the golf business was, hey, your celebrity foursome, dead or alive, the three people you want to be on a golf cart with
Whoa.
and play golf, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to change that.
Celebrity
So,
foursome.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to change that.
I'm back.
Gotta force him.
Dead or
Blair
living.
O'Neal.
And I'm going to make it easy. You can't say any member of your family.
Okay.
That excludes me because I know I'd be
Mingy
first.
Of course.
Right? Can't be family, but dead or alive. Three
Lexi
other
Thompson.
people
Okay.
that you would want to sit around a table like
Yeah.
like these guys right now and have cocktails with.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So dead or alive.
Which our apologies if there's a lot of background noise. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, live studio audience.
Yeah.
That should
The
happen.
Dickies just never shut up.
It's
anyways.
fine. Yep.
We're used to it.
It's fine.
We like the
I
studio.
stopped talking.
Dead or alive, three other people you're going to sit down for at least, let's call it 2 hours
Okay.
and share cocktails with.
Okay.
Interesting.
And it can be a celebrity. It can be.
I'm gonna go number one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go George W. Bush.
Whoa.
I freaking
Junior
love that
senior.
dude so much.
Oh, man.
It's like
Wow.
Double.
I will meet him one day in real life.
Shout out.
Shout out George
To Doug.
W.
George
Shout
W.
out.
Hey, because you know what? Like politically, love him or hate him, whatever. Just as a human,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
whatever reason, he'd be phenomenal to share.
Oh my
dinner with.
gosh, 100%.
So many
100%.
reasons.
Number one. And you can't say Jesus. We're going to take Jesus out of this.
Jesus
I
eats
think-
with me every meal.
100%. And we're taking communion now.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. And he keep it flowing. too.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So-
So he'd be like, "Oh, you're out of wine."
No family, no God.
Steady
But
course.
your first choice is George W.
Good stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
George W. Who's your first choice?
Oh.
It's another George. It's George Strait.
Okay, okay. That-
He was
that's
one of
phenomenal.
he was my second concert that I ever went to
Yeah.
as a kid. My first was Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation tour,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was fine.
That was before the Super Bowl
It was.
incident.
Yes, long before that. Don't go Googling
No.
Janet Jackson Super Bowl incident.
Or do we don't judge?
But it was in the Frank Irwin Center, the drum.
Okay.
Which they're tearing
King,
down.
yeah, they,
Yeah.
yeah, and King George played, and ever since, we have a dad band. My favorite song to sing is "Fireman."
Fireman.
It's my
That's my
favorite
name.
George song.
Heck yeah.
But I think he would be one of the coolest guys in all of his travels. He has held up for 4 decades.
Yeah. You really have.
Still, and has a residency in Vegas.
Still singing, still just as cool as ever.
Yep.
Love that guy.
Yep.
Told that excellent choice.
Okay, number 2. You've got 2 left.
So does family exclude like grandparents or like
Yeah,
extended?
yeah, because yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know any of my family past. Yeah,
Yeah. we
so
get it.
I don't want to get into our feels
get it.
right now.
We get it.
But let's stay away from
Play
family.
by the rules.
So if I name somebody and they might be your family, we won't know.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because my granddad, Carl Pearson, longtime member, Bell County Sportsman's Club president for decades.
Shout out to Carl.
Yeah,
Shout
dude.
out.
Because
What
if your
an
name is Carl,
absolute badass.
Carl.
if your name is Carl, like there's a certain respect
100%.
that just comes with the name.
100%. Like, awesome dude. You have people that like changed your life in like
Yep.
significant, like meaningful, important ways. That was mine. But family's excluded.
Okay.
So we went George W. Bush and me.
King George.
King George
Strait
for you.
for me.
You know, I'm probably going to shock some folks with this one.
Oh, watch out.
Okay. But for many reasons, Phil Mickelson.
I knew
He's on the
Oh
list.
my God,
You knew it.
bro.
Thank you so much.
Damn
You
it.
almost made me
Oh
drop
my
it.
Thank you
God.
so much. Because what I love about Phil,
No.
number one, early in his career, and still to this day, he's got that like
He's got a man crush on him.
Yeah,
cavalier,
yes,
like,
yeah.
hey, listen, I should lay up right here, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm gonna 10 cup the shit out of this right now. And I
I'm gonna
love it.
bounce it off
I
the
love it.
building
Yeah.
on the left. Back
Because that's what I do. Like, hey, this probably won't work out, but let's give it a shot.
Let's
Why
have
not?
it be fine.
Also, I think he's
Yeah.
really, really smart. People
Yeah.
don't appreciate that or
The
understand
business
that.
side of him.
The business side of him, like just like education's really important to him. He's done a crap ton of fundraising and gives a bunch of money away. People don't know that because they just think, oh, I hate Phil. He really is like a well-rounded dude. It'd be awesome to sit and have like 2 hours, learn from him,
Yeah.
talk shit about his terrible tee shot at 18 at Winged Foot when he almost won his first major, things like that.
So what's funny is the more you guys get to know Josh and I, you're going to see how really polar opposite we are in a lot of things. We agree on a lot of things, but just by our personality and nature,
Yeah.
we're very, very different. And so when Josh and I were in college, then, you know, kind of growing up in our married lives together, and golf became a big thing. I got into the golf business and we were playing every other day. Josh is Phil Mickelson, and
100%.
I was always cheering for Tiger Woods.
You were.
Always.
You followed the masses. You were a
Yes. Well, no,
blindly
it wasn't the
following whoever was
masses.
cool.
No. See, it's like the Cowboys to me. Tiger's like the Cowboys. You love him or you hate
I don't
him.
know that
Nope, it does.
analysis has ever been made.
Follow. Or the Yankees or Notre Dame.
Okay.
You either love
Okay.
them or hate them.
That's fair.
There is no on the fence about them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And as a
Rangers.
former collegiate and high school athlete, I loved to be the guy that the other team and other people hated. I
Yeah.
fed off of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It riled me up. It streamlined my focus.
Mhm.
I think Tiger's like that.
Yeah.
And I always heard it best with, and he's not in my top 4, by the way.
Although Jeff Libby just made a phenomenal comment, and I might trade
Ooh.
Phil Mickelson for John Daly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's
You'll have more fun.
either, bro. I don't think
He's
he's,
still,
that different.
he's still going hard. He's still going hard.
There's a difference.
Bro,
Still
going
going.
I will say,
Both are good.
Okay, so who's your number 2?
here's my
Who
number
does
2.
number 2
Who
work
does,
for?
okay. I've obviously, you just heard this question proposed to you. I've been thinking about it since we played golf. And it's one of my favorite actors.
Okay,
I would say at least top 3 favorite actors. But among
I've
my,
got it narrowed down to 2 people.
neither one of them is right. Neither one of them is right.
So I'm thinking either George Clooney or Matthew McConaughey.
Tom Cruise.
Okay,
Matthew.
one of them was right.
Crazy.
That's right. That's what I do.
Listen, man, and it's partially because he's a Texas dude.
Yep.
Like
Yep. All right. All
McConaughey.
right. All right.
Plus,
If you
I
don't, you're
I
hating.
also think he'd bring fun things to the drinking session.
Plus, you're gonna
Yeah.
just have some bongos on the table and like, hey,
I have been
whatever
known
happens.
to play bongos
My
without,
shirt comes off.
you know, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
we're
so-
good. We're still good.
I've never seen anybody take their shirt off more quickly than this guy
That's
does.
100%.
Like,
If I did
happens.
it, I can't do it right now.
There's
all
a
the
picture of
time.
us
Yeah.
on the course
There is.
with our shirts.
There is.
Yeah.
That's how we
You
celebrate.
don't want to see that?
You can't take him to private country club.
You
No.
can't. No, we don't do that
Kidding?
anymore.
Absolutely not.
Only
No private
movies
country
here.
club.
Only
But McConaughey, listen, McConaughey is going to chill. He's going to fit the vibe,
Yeah.
but he's still going to have his own that he brings in.
Yeah.
And I think it's that he's always going to have opinion about everything. And I think he's one of those, almost like Morgan Freeman. Like there's this app called the Calm app,
We're playing,
where the sound of
playing,
certain voices put you to sleep.
Scramble tournament.
That Southern drawl.
I
man.
cannot
That's-
allow
it's-
you to
know,
compare
yeah,
20-foot
Morgan
putt.
Freeman
yeah, they're the same guy.
to Matthew
Everybody
They're the
McConaughey.
same
this.
guy.
I said,
They're the
"Nah,
same
I got
guy."
this."
You almost made me say another.
We've had a few.
Okay, we're on to our third. We're on to our third and final.
I
Okay, hey,
drained
listen, Michael
Oh, my
Dunn,
mulligan,
one
I
and done,
drained it.
just made another phenomenal
Yeah,
addition to the discussion.
I
Put off
chose-
our shirts,
I
run
chose
it around
George
like a
over
fucking-
Really, Willie?
I did. I really did. Michael
Willie
Madsen,
Nelson would
at least
be-
top 10.
Wait, are we drinking or?
At
Incredible.
least top 10.
We're doing whatever. Hey, it's dinner. So
Hey, Danny said Pappy, like the true Pappy Van Winkle.
don't you think though that you might be disappointed in like what we have made him out to be versus like
Don't meet your hero.
when he first started, he's like, hey, I like bourbon. I'm going to make a little bit. And now it's turned into this like ridiculous obsession for so many.
Especially when you know that he and like his buddies would drink their bourbon with Sprite, the
Yeah.
equivalent of Sprite back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
the
it-
Minnesota old fashioned.
yes, it's a rule that we live by here at Commonwealth. Drink what you like, how you like it. We may make fun of you. It's not going to
Yeah.
take that away.
For sure.
But
But we'll
drink what you
always
like.
do that no matter what.
100%. We'll find other things to make fun of you about.
Mm.
All right, you're on your
Okay.
third and final person.
Okay, so we've
So-
got George W. sitting there next to Philly Mack.
Yep.
And me.
Those two would be a riot, anyways. Just listening, go back and forth.
They would
Both
be.
super competitive and both gamblers,
Yeah,
big gamblers.
yeah.
It's an interesting combo.
Speaking of, so I'm going to
Mhm.
Vegas. Okay. Before I go to Vegas, I'm like a data nerd, so I like watch all the videos
Mhm.
and like refresh like my like rules on blackjack and
Yeah.
crap strategy and all the things.
Watch Rain Man,
Watch Rain
Hangover,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So I'm kind of torn on number 3 because one person that I always like to watch, like if I'm flipping channels and I see like the poker tour or like some gambling deal or some home
Yeah.
game, if Daniel Negreanu is on there,
Oh.
I have to stop and watch him because
Yeah.
he is like just like the chatty guy. He's so freaking funny, but again, like the super, super, super smart. So he's like, I'm thinking about, would I have Daniel? But he's also not like, in my top tier of people that I think are like great humans.
Agree. Agree.
He's just super entertaining and fun. I'm on the fence, man. You've thought about this a lot longer than I have. What's your number 3?
I'll tell you
Where are you going? And then I'll get there.
And I'll tell you what I think about, because I'm going to give you a couple of names that didn't make it, and it's not because I wouldn't want to have drinks with them. It's
Mhm.
I think about, could they fit in with the other 3 people at the table?
Okay.
Okay, because I would have gone with like a Shane Gillis or a Bert Kreischer. Like,
Oh.
okay,
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Oh.
but with King
That's
George,
amazing.
I would never pair
Bert
them with King
Kreischer
George.
and George Strait.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that
It's
could
like a
get King
3-course
George
meal.
to smoke weed or try cocaine for the first time, it would be Bert.
100% Bert.
It would be
Kreischer.
Bert.
Yeah.
So Bert, for my list in this
Okay.
foursome,
Okay.
did not make it because I'm not sure if he would kill George Strait,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
can't be the guy
I'm with you.
responsible.
Bert Kreischer's up the
Yes,
list.
he's
Okay.
he's a different. If there's a guy that you want to go to Vegas with,
Yeah.
foursome,
I don't think
he's
I could
he
survive.
might-
I don't think I would survive.
you would die. You would die. So then I've got somebody from the music field. I've got somebody from acting and a lot of other things. So I go to athletes.
Okay.
And you know this about me. I am a Cowboys homer through and through. My granddaddy took me to the Cowboys training camp when they used to have it at St. Edward's University in Austin,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I start running through my list of Cowboys. And I think for that group, where it's George, it's McConaughey, he adds kind of the color and the spice to the
I
conversation.
think I know where you're going
Okay.
with this, and
I
I'm
have-
going to be incredibly happy and
I
impressed.
have to go with Captain America, Roger Staubach.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm running through and I'm like, is he going to go Troy
I-
Aikman?
I-
Is he going to go Tony Romo?
Touch that.
Or is he
Touch
going Roger?
I feel like
Well done.
Troy is he's
Yeah.
my favorite Cowboys quarterback. He played in my time. I got to watch him live.
Hey, he's
met him
got
a
his
few
own
times.
beer
Yes.
now. 8. Have not tried it yet, but
But
Zach Oldham is doing his
yes,
his
that's
marketing
right.
and
Yeah.
social media stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hey, let's shout out. Let me get to the
we're
shout out.
both
Shout out
empty,
Zach.
but
Cheers,
we'll
Zach.
drink ice.
If
water.
only. Let's go to Chris Cam.
we need a
Hey, Chris, we
Yeah.
can you spare us?
Let's go.
You look really busy right now.
Very busy.
I hate to bother you with all the work, all the freaking work you're doing.
He's also got a beer. He's drinking his own shit.
He's not empty.
He's not empty. We're empty.
Hey, is this the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Chris, how's the weather?
Yeah. Okay, the Dickie camp. Well, you can still see Chris in the
Yeah.
outside. There we
There we
go.
go.
Now we're
Now
on
we're
Dickie camp.
Back on live.
Let's do this.
There we go. Well, I know you only know how to make old fashions.
He's broadening his horizons, but also maybe a yellow belly.
Pours me in beer.
2 yellow bellies.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yep. So all of that said, my fourth one is the most difficult because Roger, I'm a little bit afraid that he's a little too straight edge.
Yeah, he's a little old school.
Correct.
He wouldn't quite appreciate
Right.
all of your young humor.
Correct.
Yeah.
You should go with juiced up Mark McGuire.
Juiced up,
Juiced up Mark McGuire.
juiced up Mark McGuire. There's a reason we don't leave Dickies on camera very long.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
For that very reason. Hey, shout out. Let's all drink to Chris.
All right, Christopher. Thank
Chris
you.
and pouring yellow bells.
I don't care what Leah and Amy say about
Yeah,
you.
and
I love you.
Leah's just here for the vodka. By the way, if you did not know,
Takes after old
drop
man.
vodka in the comments. Okay, you're going to win. By the end of this, we've got 15 minutes left. At the end of this 15 minutes, we're giving away a full bottle of Belvedere vodka. So
Vodka.
hashtag or pound sign, whatever you choose to say, vodka in the comments. Okay, we're going to draw it at the end. So now I'm rethinking myself.
Yeah.
Like, because I think George Strait is going to be kind of my straight edge guy. He's going to have some Cadigo.
Yeah.
He's going to have a couple of beers.
By the way, have a bottle of his Cadigo and
Oh,
Ajo
yeah.
at the house. It is really good.
And that's what Chandler
Really
said.
good.
Codigo and Yeho Straight Edition. I've got to
Oh,
go
heck
find
yeah.
it. I've got to go find it now.
Yeah.
Behind doors.
So you know what? Roger, don't judge me when you watch this. I know you're going to watch this later.
Yeah.
I think I have to pull Roger
You're
out
pulling the
of
Roger boat.
drinking foursome.
Okay. All right.
So we've got not the wild child, but the, let's just say free thinker, Matthew McConaughey for me.
Okay.
The straight edge, voice of reason, voice of 4 decades, George Strait.
Mhm.
Also, my first time two-stepping was to a George Strait song.
Okay.
Slow Dance, Amarillo by Morning, thank you.
Okay.
So that also, plays into that card. So now I have to, who can pair well with those two? You've got Philly Mac,
Yeah.
and who was your other?
I don't give a shit about anybody pairing with anybody. You ask
Okay.
me who
It's just who
I
you're
want to
straight
spend
with.
time with, like who I care
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Who is it? Have you decided then who your last is?
So
Your
I'm
third?
really struggling because I'm thinking about people who I think are really like super smart and intelligent
Yeah.
and world changers. Like I think about like Ben Carson.
Oh,
How
dude.
cool would it
Yeah,
be
yeah.
to talk to him for a little bit,
Yeah.
like get his info. But then I'm like, man, it'd be really cool to just hang out with Rob Dyrdek for like 2 hours.
Dude, what do I do? Dude, shout out Fantasy Factory
Hey.
and Robin Big, R.I.P. Big. We miss
Big
you
Black.
every day. Big Black, we miss
Wow.
you every day.
Best
Dang.
combo, dude.
You didn't actually do that,
Like,
so
oh.
it makes me think you're being
Mhm.
racist.
Definitely not. Big Black, we
Yeah.
love you, bro.
So I think I'm going to go Rob Dyrdek because agreed, Dickie, he is very smart business wise. Like the contracts that he's created, like how he used
DC shoes.
MTV and DC shoes and all of that. So like, and then he was big. The God, who was the rally car guy? Bland.
Ken
Block.
Ken Block.
Ken Block.
Yeah.
He was good buddies with him and like collaborating and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm
Pastrana. Yeah.
Travis Pastrana, but I feel like Pastrana is has a little bit of a fakeness to him. Like
He
a little
thinks
bit of
he
camera
sold out
on,
like
like
sure.
But Dyrdek, nope, he's
Yeah.
not fake at all. He's the same dude, no matter
That's
what,
true.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Never
going
seen it change.
George W. Bush, Phil Mickelson, and Rob Dyrdek. It is
Rob
the
and
perfect,
George W.
Okay.
the perfect
They're going
trifecta.
right.
Yeah.
Bro,
That was
I
almost
did it
bad.
easy.
I was
I did it
that was
easy.
about to go
Again,
wrong for you.
You didn't toast.
You
it.
almost got me in my first fight today.
Watch
Have a few more drinks and I feel like I
There's
might.
been a lot of almost first fights today.
Seriously, a lot.
Speaking of
Chef came in a little salty today. A little salty.
Chef's not here.
I know.
I heard you almost got salty out there when the guy wouldn't recognize your certified forklift to
Yeah.
use the crate.
Yeah.
Now I did ask forklift guy, hey, can I jump in the cab and drive that thing a bit? And he's like, yeah, come on.
No.
And I
No.
said, Josh,
Nope.
no, Josh.
Absolutely not.
Josh said no.
No.
I'll be in the building.
It's not a defensible position.
No.
He said, go work back at the market.
It was
Um,
two wrecked.
So, hey, we're going to
Two-
jump to you
two
three
erect.
dum-dums. We're going to jump to you three dum-dums in just 1 second. So have your three. It's going to be 3 shots for each,
Oh,
okay?
dear.
So my last one, I now think I've talked myself into bringing Bert Kreischer along.
Hey,
Okay?
shout
Okay.
out, Bert. I know you're going to watch this later, Bert. When you do,
By the way, he and Tom Segura playing in Bell County Expo, doing a big comedy show. They always come down to Austin, visit Joe Rogan, but he and Tom Segura have a video podcast called Two Bears, One Cave.
One Cave.
So, hey, we're working our way up into the world.
So will happen.
It's a little more, I would say, offensive, maybe.
Yeah,
than,
offensive is a soft but light word.
Than Watch Us Drink,
They're
but
not in Belton.
A lot more F words.
Los Angeles, Belton.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
little, the standards are a little
Happy
different.
to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You dum-dums ready?
Yeah.
We're going to go to Chris
I
first.
like when he calls people
Chris
dum-dums.
Cam.
It's hurtful.
Chris, yeah, really?
Where's
That's-
Chris Cam?
That's the most hurtful thing I've said. Chris, 3 people you're going to sit and drink with for 2 hours. Who are they?
One of them is yours,
McConaughey.
Matthew.
Yeah, you have to.
Amazing. The other 2 probably aren't a surprise, being a golfer. Lexi Thompson.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love to pick her brain. Like one of the best women golfers
Sure.
out
Is that
there.
what we're calling it now?
And,
That's-
and she's got
Yep.
good legs.
I think you've
Okay.
gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is a good time to say we do not condone or approve of anything that Chris or the
We
Dick
may, in fact, be very disappointed in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We've said the legal things.
But,
You've
but
got one
Lexi
more.
Thompson, Arnold Palmer.
Arnold's a great one.
I would love to sit down with Arnold
Yeah.
Palmer.
Yeah.
Goals.
That's
Well,
his
that's-
brand.
that is-
That's who
that
this
is-
That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Arnold Palmer's going to be chasing down lung darts and rolling with sweet teas and lemon.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you in his day that he
Yeah.
put him back though.
I'm sure he
back,
did.
back in the day. He did.
Yeah, because if you see like him like having a just heaters hanging out of his
Yeah.
mouth while he's playing
Yeah.
golf all the time,
Yeah.
like Arnie 100%.
100%.
He's got some sordid history in
R.I.P.
his
by the
past.
way.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers
What
to
do you think
Arnie.
the secret place was?
Okay, here we go.
Marlboro.
Here we go. We're going to the Dickies.
All right.
I got mine.
Okay.
We're going to the Dickies.
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh,
dang, that's a good
excellent.
one.
See, someone's got to play.
Someone has to play.
Yeah. Bob Marley. Someone's got to roll.
Oh,
Somebody's got to roll.
Joe Rogan. There we go. I'm
Dude.
gonna laugh and be educated.
Yeah,
that
dude.
is
See, what's
amazing.
What's funny about Matthew Dickey is he had him planned, but he's like, I need someone to play, someone to roll, someone to laugh.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, he's
That's a
covered
good
his
answer.
bases.
There are 3 roles that I need to cover. Here
Yes, yes, here they are.
All
I
right,
could do all of
so
them, but
they are. Okay, I
I
like it.
your political background because that always interests me. And I'm gonna say a name no one knows. Alan Dulles.
Okay.
See, no
Dulles
one knows.
Airport?
He's the creator of the CIA.
Okay,
And
but
then-
Dulles Airport is named after him.
Yeah, true.
Thank you.
True
And
story.
then
Smart.
Dulles, yeah.
Science.
So Alan Dulles,
Or
Jimmy
Jimmy
Buffett,
Okay, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh,
the
R.I.P.
greatest
We're out some.
talker of all time.
You can
Yeah.
say shit on here.
Shit
Yeah.
talker of all
Yeah.
times, Larry Bird.
Ooh.
Damn it.
He went Larry Bird.
Okay.
Larry Bird. I mean,
Okay.
Larry Legend himself to have a beer with that guy.
Yeah. With short shorts.
That
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
we
yeah.
see, which I apologize
Yeah,
for.
I
I wish there was a way to like, if we could change the angle.
Don't
There-
look up the shorts.
No, I'm blocking it with. I'm blocking
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
Well, you
Dude, you've got no
turned
ass.
sideways. We
You're
almost
gonna
didn't
see.
see you.
He's gone.
You disappeared.
Superpower.
Damn it.
Maybe you shouldn't have said
Dude. See,
Larry
We
Bird.
need you to
Derek
bulk up
brought
a little
in
bit.
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite idols of
I can
people,
get you. You want-
Michael Jordan. How did I miss Michael Jordan?
Well,
Start working here.
you know, all Michael's going to do is talk shit about how much more he's drinking than you, how much better he is at everything than you, and how much more rich he is than you. And
But
Then you're
everybody
gonna
in
come
this
to 2 hours.
room can make that argument against me.
Totally
Larry
thought
Bird,
that,
though.
Yes.
Totally thought
Yeah.
that.
But dude, could you imagine Jordan and Philly Mack in the same drinking group?
I feel like they would immediately fist fight. They
And
would be
Charles
angry enough
Barkley.
quickly.
Charles Barkley.
Shut.
Charles Barkley is a national treasure.
Yes.
Charles Barkley is a national treasure, says Derek Dixon.
I think this-
100% agree.
This is something I think for all parties involved, we need to think about.
Let's
evermore.
just talk
Yeah,
about that.
I agree.
for a while.
I totally agree.
Burn it on to everybody.
Let's talk
Okay,
about that
hey
for a
guys,
while.
we've got 6 minutes left. Drop vodka in the comments.
Let's-
Oh, yep,
here
there
we
you
go.
go. We're gonna go to the vodka cam. Vodka cam. We're giving away this bottle of Belvedere organic vodka at the very end of this video podcast. And we have to hold on to time because Josh has a flight to catch, which we've already talked about.
Yes.
Okay. I have one last topic. I'm going to try and get us in 5 minutes here.
Okay.
Normally doesn't take even half that long.
You're doing it twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at my age.
Get to it.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the loop?
So
So when they were
do we
pulling,
need more cameras?
when they were,
Poured it in
when they were
5
pulling
gallons,
the line,
buddy.
when they were pulling the line for Encore, it's
This
like
is
a
not gonna go
500 foot stretch.
This is not
You got
gonna
to
go well.
snake the lines down through the conduit that we buried underground.
5 gallons,
And-
bro.
They pulled out a 5-gallon bucket of what we all thought was the technical term lube.
Astroglide?
Lube.
Astroglide.
And
Not
they
your
took
sponsor.
They took a
Hashtag
giant
hashtag.
orange
Not for
cone out of the
consumption.
parking lot. They snipped the top off of it, put it down upside down. in
They
the conduit.
circumcised the cone in
They
front of
did,
them.
and then they dumped 5 gallons of lube into this hole.
It was amazing.
That's
Wow.
not ever coming back.
Yeah.
First question I
That's
asked is gone.
Wow.
Is it medical
You
grade?
can imagine
Wow.
the comments.
By the way, Missy, you have to put hashtag vodka, no exclamation point, or it won't be counted in the giveaway. We use
Oh,
an
she
automated
corrected it.
system.
She
There
got
we
it.
go.
Next
We
one.
got it. We got it.
My vodka.
Vodka. It's the vodka.
Okay, so quickly. back to you.
Here's my last one.
Okay,
we
last
have 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
I do not like going to the grocery store.
Okay.
Okay. There has been a major shift in the last, let's call it 12 to 18 months in grocery stores.
Okay.
Going from a personal checkout, whether it is the 15 items or less, or go to the full checkout
Yeah.
behind
Self-check.
the retirement community
Which
people.
then you have to show your
Yeah.
receipt at the door, and they like
yeah.
inspect your packages.
So, what happens to you
Yeah.
at the grocery store?
Everywhere I go, bro.
Like
Jeez,
TSA,
They're like, "Hey, are
grocery
you that guy from the
store."
drinking show?"
So, yes, we're gonna need to inspect your package.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in your sock.
Wow, it really gets off track.
Yeah,
quickly
very
around,
quickly.
doesn't it?
Hey, you got 3 minutes left.
Grocery store.
Yeah,
You haven't
grocery
liked
store.
it, but there's been a shift.
Correct. There's been a major shift, and that has been to the self checkout.
Okay.
When self checkout first came out, I thought it was going to revolutionize, but then I also, with the criminal side of my brain, was like, how will they know the things I don't
So
scan?
How
buy
will they
one,
know?
get one free.
They
baby.
How will they know?
How
They
will
never
they
know.
know?
Yeah.
The defensible position could be, I swiped it. Whether it's scanned or not is not my issue.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
a you
know. I'm
problem,
so
not a me
sorry.
problem.
You asked me to do the job.
But let's say you
I'm
have
not sorry.
between 10 and 15
yeah.
items.
Okay.
So you could go to the personal checkout. There's a guy or gal right there
Yep.
scanning your groceries. Somebody's putting them in the sack for
Still
you.
my
Yes.
favorite.
Or you have to take those same said groceries, unload it from your little basket, and sack them yourselves, but you don't have to talk to anybody. Are you going to self-checkout or are you going to a personal checkout?
If I don't have to wait in the line, I'm going to personal checkout.
Depends on the number.
I
of
do
goods.
not enjoy it. Also depends on the number of goods and depends on what you have.
Yeah.
Because if you have anything that's going to get flagged,
Right.
then you have to push the button, wait for
Alcohol,
attendant and all
cough
that stuff.
Swipe my card.
Officer, you-
Cough
if it's before noon on Sunday, you got
I
to do
drink-
something.
I drink NyQuil more than I drink whiskey, just so you know.
No, I enjoy it because a lot of times, like, because we go to HEB so much, I kind of like get to know the
Yeah.
different people. So they're like, if I see a good somebody that I like or a friend or whatever, I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna catch up. There are a couple of folks that HEB gives jobs to
Yeah,
that are like, on the spectrum or whatever, and I love that.
dude. My
There's one dude in
favorite
particular.
thing.
Yeah, that if he's and mostly he's the bagger.
Yeah.
But if he's the bagger, I will wait in line.
Yep.
Because I love that dude.
100%.
Super positive.
100%.
Like
And
It
so.
just makes you smile,
HEB in
man.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Tall guy with the glasses.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
my dude.
He's
Yeah,
great.
he's
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. So my answer,
You don't
I
remember
don't
anybody
love
else,
the
but
self
like, you don't
checkout,
say,
but
"Oh,
if
we
I'm
want
literally
to-"
like
Yeah,
grabbing a
but
stick of
that's
deodorant
not
and
you.
that's it,
Not you.
yeah, I'll scan that and be done, out of the way. But if there's personal interaction available,
Look at that.
I'm here for it.
got
I
Tyler.
think. Oh, his name is Tyler.
Tyler, my guy.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Oh, Rebecca.
Yes,
Yeah.
Tyler is. Hey,
Thank you.
shout out to Tyler.
Shout out.
Love that dude.
Can we drink to Tyler? Is that allowed?
You can drink it
Drink
anyway.
It's our show.
It's our show. We can drink to fucking anybody we want.
Yeah.
Sorry for
Wow.
that word.
You
Man,
We'll
it's
drink
surprising that it's taken this
Are you
long.
going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Guys, I have to tell you.
He
side
doesn't
comment.
like Vegas
No,
like I do.
I don't.
Which is weird.
We
You
have
would think
54
the
seconds.
opposite.
One thing you need to know about me
We have 54 seconds.
is I love cursing. Cuss words are my favorite things. So for me,
Yep.
I like to talk to people. I'm just like you. If I've got two things outside of produce that I have to search on the self checkout
yes,
for
good
and
point.
weigh,
Yeah.
no.
That's annoying.
If it's a 12 pack of Cokes or whatever, yeah, self checkout's
Yeah,
fine.
in and
And I like to talk to people, and it is going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, you're right.
Soon, robots are going to be running the our
Curbside,
grocery
bro.
store, with the
Curbside.
exception of
Robots
Buc-ee's
are
or
awesome.
HEB. You guys stand
Curbside
strong.
checkout is we gotta curtail that. We gotta table that.
We got to
for
give
next
away. Hey, so grab Dickie Cam.
week. Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Hold on,
Does
grab it.
everybody
Hold it
have their vodka in
Hold
there?
Dickie.
Okay, everybody has their vodka in there.
Measure-
You're gonna show it right here. Here it is. We've got 28 entries. Okay.
Wait, is this showing? Is this what people
Yep.
see right
I think
now?
this is what people. Oh, nope. Hold on. There we go. Now this is what people see. So we're gonna draw.
There are 28 entries.
We're ready.
We hope it's not just the last person that entered. again.
And Wes Kukulski is not online, so he can't
Oh.
win for the third
Yeah.
time.
Sorry,
Here we
Wes,
go.
I'll show
We're
you.
drawing. Just so you know, we have nothing to do with who wins. But Wes
Let's go,
Kukulski
Garrison.
was
I
on
saw
there.
that,
Dang
Garrison.
it.
I saw you, Garrison. Yes. Come on.
No,
No.
way!
No.
No
There's
way!
something wrong with our drawing.
Third week
Wes,
in a
we
row.
love you. We're gonna hook you up with
No
something
way.
else.
Wes, damn it. I don't know what you
Wait a
do.
minute. Is
That's his
Wes a
third week in
hacker?
a row.
I think Wes is a hacker. I didn't see him logged in. You have nothing to say except hashtag vodka, Wes. We're drawing again.
Yeah.
Ready? We're drawing again.
Wes, we will take care of you with something else.
Come on in.
That you can pay for, but not get free.
If it hits Wes again, I'm pretty good.
Number one.
One and done.
Number one.
One and done. One of the top people on here that doesn't need to win anything from anybody,
Ever.
but
Yeah.
you know, hey,
Ever.
we still want to honor the rules other
it's
than Wes.
fantastic. It's fantastic.
The rules that we
Poor
make,
Wes,
so-
punished for good luck, says Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to have a discussion with Wes because I do feel like there's a little 3 weeks in a row that feels like some hacking's going on.
there's-
Feels like he's figured out
Is
the
he in
algorithm.
tech? Is he in tech?
I don't
Seriously, I
Take them
feel
to
like
Vegas, like
Dude,
Hey.
seriously, every
Wes, want to go to Vegas?
the life will
We
understand.
could win every time.
three
It'd be
weeks
great.
in a row.
seriously, is Wes Rain Man?
Maybe.
I think
I'm
he's figured
here.
out the logarithm.
Yeah.
Algorithms.
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Logarithms.
It's the
You
algorithm.
just made up a
I
word.
did logarithms. Hey, he's not smart enough to hack.
Say
Congrats.
Congrats
There
to
it
one and
is.
done. Who
Michael
doesn't,
Dunn, you know your way over
who
here.
doesn't enjoy
Come over here
vodka?
and get Belvedere. We're going to get Josh to the airport, so we're going to try and end as close to on time as
Should we
can.
trade out the Belvedere for a
Hashtag
gin?
hacked.
Oh,
Because it's one and done.
You know
No,
what?
I don't know.
Your choice. When you come in, I'll have a bottle of gin.
He's a
should
gin
you
guy.
want. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. Hey, man, have a blast in Vegas. Come back alive.
Happy birthday.
No
Because-
promises.
No,
A
your
lot of
job,
people depend on
your
me
job
being
at
alive.
Commonwealth
Yeah.
is not
Please
done
do
yet.
it.
After
True.
you give the keys to the building
That's
to
true.
us,
Yeah.
die all you want. Okay.
Oh, don't.
I get your boat and truck. I called
He
it.
doesn't.
Called it. Dibs. I
Uh-huh.
called it.
Which,
The rules of.
Boat and truck.
Okay, I get both boats. and
no,
the truck.
no, no,
Yeah.
you can't.
You're gonna come home and you're gone. I didn't think you were coming back.
My flight gets delayed. I get home, like my boat's gone, truck's
I
gone.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want the
To
tractor.
everybody,
I get one
on
cow.
the line,
Can I have the
everybody
tractor?
watching this later, man, we
Hey.
love you guys. Thank you so much.
Crew's coming in at 4.
Come on, Cruz.
So be
We
ready.
expect you here.
Be ready.
All right,
Hey,
hey,
thank
for the
y'all.
good- for the good of
For
the
the good of
people.
the people.
Cheers. We out.
Bye.